Make sure the volume is good.
No hockey. Fucking great.
I'm sure it is.
So great. Wait, why are we not getting DJ on this shit? DJ would be good.
Okay, can you put it on the screen, please?
I did think about that. I was like, but it would be like some people would love it, some people would hate it.
Yeah. Okay, we're live, so. Yeah, put it on the TV.
Episode
You have to search
18.
it up. You have to search up Cavemen podcast.
Oh, well,
Bro, what are you doing?
bro, it's literally us.
That didn't look like it, did it?
Oh, shit, get hit.
Dude, well, episode 18, I guess.
Here we go.
I don't have shit to talk about, if I'm being honest.
Well, it's a new year. I been keeping up with your TikToks.
Yeah.
Your dry January. It's
Yeah.
going pretty good.
So far,
Yeah.
it's actually easier than I thought it would be.
I can say that I have not participated in that. Not this year.
It's like, obviously the week is like easy, but like it sucks when you're like with all your friends and shit and like everyone's drinking and everyone's trying to get you to drink. It'd be very easy to just do it, but
Yeah. It's more about having like self-restraint or
Yeah.
self-discipline.
like I know, I just know that if I were to break the streak, then I would just be mad at myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like that's the reason why I told everyone I was doing it and that I am doing it, so that way if I don't do it, it's embarrassing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But-
Yeah. Like I said, I've only done a couple. 2 weeks was the most. And it's like, it's nice to know you can do it, but it's just like
Yeah.
you said, when you go out and you hang out with people, you don't have to drink, but it's
No.
kind of just like, it's
It
right
is,
there.
yeah,
you
yeah,
want
yeah,
to,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but that's why I kind of waited till after the holidays and stuff. Like January is a good time for me because like all my friends go back to school and all that shit. And there's really not a whole lot of going on. So
Yeah. Especially the hardest part is when you get to deal with drunk people and you're not drunk.
Yeah.
Like you're not on their level.
yeah.
That's when it's tough.
Yeah. But like I even could have just like not drink as much, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't know. I wanted to see just pretty much to see if I could do it.
Yeah.
But
I keep seeing all the things of like New Year's resolutions and stuff. Like dry January is kind of like universal. Everyone does
Yeah.
it, but everyone was always like shitting on the New Year's resolutions. Like New Year, new me. Everyone's always kind of like iffy about that. When everyone's like, why do you wait till
Yeah.
New Year's to do it? You
That's-
know,
I
like you
agree
can make
with
the
that,
change
yeah.
at any time.
Yeah.
But like then I saw a couple people like, I don't know, maybe just set small goals. People say like, saw a couple people that were like musically inclined. They were like,
Yeah.
okay, by the end of this, I want to learn how to play this instrument at the
Yeah.
end of 2026. So
Yeah.
like by 2027, I have this down packed.
Yeah. But I also don't think it's a bad thing that for people that at least have tried and set goals, right?
Right.
Better than
It's better than nothing.
I'd rather see someone set a New Year's resolution, even if it's corny and might not happen, than not do it at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's so true.
But I think we already talked about it. You don't really have too many in mind, do you? Resolutions or any that you're working on?
No. No.
New Year, same us, right?
yeah. New Year's, same us. Because there's really nothing. I've been telling myself for years I want to learn how to play the guitar. So that wouldn't really be a New Year's resolution if I said I was going to do that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna throw up a story real quick.
Okay, I get a question.
Go for it.
Brush your teeth before or after breakfast.
Was that you that did that? Yeah, I saw that. I'm more of like a before breakfast
See?
because
am too.
I don't really eat right when I wake up. So like when I wake up and my mouth's disgusting and like whatever, like I feel gross. I would say like going in the bathroom is one of the first things I do in the morning when I finally get out of bed, wake up, go piss, brush my teeth, throw some mouthwash in, whatever. And then if I go to work, I'll bring like snacks or something. And then when I'm at work, maybe we'll leave, get a breakfast sandwich or bring snacks or something. So My teeth probably get brushed 90% of the time before I eat breakfast instead of after. Unless like breakfast is like planned and I know I'm going to get breakfast, then I'll do it after. But yeah, brushing your teeth.
Sorry, I'm kind of killing the flow of this.
No, you're good. That's like that's another question. Some people will freaking brush their teeth in the shower.
I never could understand.
I don't understand it either. Brush your teeth in the shower or in the sink, and everyone's like, "Well, you're already there. Brush your teeth in the shower." So what do? Keep your toothpaste in the shower? Keep your
Yeah.
toothbrush in the shower? That's just gross.
And like, I don't understand. Like, people like shave their face in the shower, which doesn't make sense to me.
No, I can't. I look in a mirror at
Yeah.
the sink and I still miss my face.
I know, that's what I
sometimes.
mean. Like, I've tried to do it one time. I was like, all right, I guess that kind of makes sense. I get out, I fucking missed everywhere. I was like, how do people do that?
Yeah, it's.
Why is this fucking link not working?
Oh, whoops. I'm trying to do the same thing, but.
Oh my god. I freak out. Just gonna try and go like this.
Get the hiccup so bad right now. All right, I think I saved it.
Mine won't work, so I have no idea. I wonder what that'll do.
Oh wait.
Is yours working or no? It won't let me paste it.
There we go. Yep, it just worked. I can send it to you.
What does that mean?
Can I send you the whole link thing if that don't work?
You should be able to. Mason, we should have got you a mic. You want one? No, I don't even want you to get one. You don't deserve one. You don't deserve one. Because you've been talking shit all night.
Did it work?
Oh, I don't know. My phone was not working. I had to reset it. My phone's a piece of junk.
You have Verizon?
No, yes, cellular.
So did you see that with Verizon today?
No. What happened?
They don't some people don't have service, some people do.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Did you?
I have US Cellular, so
Oh.
but this is like the second or third time this has happened to Verizon in like the past 2 months.
Really?
First time I heard they got like hacked or something. I don't know if this is a hack or if this is I don't know, but they've been having service issues like crazy. Finally
I wonder if
starting to get cyber attacked.
probably. Could you imagine?
That's
I feel like it's got to be so easy.
especially like the US, they said like we're like the one place where they can shut down the whole eastern
Yeah.
part of the US with one grid strike. What do we only have, like 3 grids or something for the east, the central, and the west?
Really?
I know New York is like the hub of the east, so like they can
Okay.
shut down the whole east coast of like power grid from New York.
Just by doing New York?
Yeah, just I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but to me
There we
that's a
go.
long ways to get like power all the way down to like Florida and stuff from New York. So, but
Really? Like all of our power technically comes from New York? Is that what you're saying?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Mason, search it up. Search up U.S. power grids. Okay, I finally got this to work.
All right, so I guess we got a few more than.
Still not that many.
Yeah, I'm seeing that map too. But then like if you look, it says we only have 3 big ones. It's called the Eastern Interconnected System, the Western Interconnected System, and the Texas Interconnected System are the 3 main national energy. But yeah, so apparently, like, if we were to ever get hacked, like, to go at the U.S. would be to go at their power grid.
Yeah, I guess
Which
that
is
makes
crazy.
sense. But like, I feel like they could do so much. I guess obviously, like, if no one has power, obviously that's like the worst thing that could probably happen. But like, I
Yeah.
feel like they're already doing shit just by like infiltrating social media. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
easily.
I feel you can start a whole propaganda campaign from another country.
Yeah,
Did you fix that?
I think even I don't know, just with everything going on right now. Again, it goes back to politics, but like the Venezuela president,
I know.
that was a 5-hour mission. Said, "See you later." This guy's gone. Now the U.S. is running Venezuela.
What was it because of? Like, why? I don't even understand why they did that. Like, what? How can you just arrest that guy?
Apparently, it was the drugs and stuff. Is what Trump went. in
Oh,
there
because
for,
they were
he
bringing
was-
drugs in.
Yeah, and we've already like seized a couple of their ships and everything. But
How? I guess, but like, how is that? How do you take the president in for that? He's not the one doing it, is he?
well, because technically he's not even a president of their country. He just took over.
oh,
And like
really?
then they tried to do an election to get him out, and he rigged it, and like it
Oh.
was proven that it was rigged. So like, the Venezuelan people actually liked the fact that they got him out of there.
Really?
But the hard part is now it's like, now we're just kind of running their country, and
So
we're strongholding them basically for oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Trump already was like, we want you to stop selling oil to Russia and China.
So we pretty much took it over.
Yeah, like Trump is basically running their country right now.
It doesn't make any sense.
I know it's kind of fucked up. Which, in a way, it's maybe good for the economy, but like morally, it might be
Yeah.
wrong. Because I guess if we benefit from their oil, which is one of the biggest factors in the world, it'll be good for us economy wise. But other than that,
Are other countries pissed that we did that?
some are and some aren't. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, apparently there was like 13 other countries or something that like had this guy on like their most wanted. Like they didn't get along with him, or I might be off with that number or something. But yeah.
Who are like our allies? That shit doesn't make any sense to me either, really.
I don't know, because I always thought like all of NATO was allies. I think we're all allies.
Yeah.
But then like half of NATO didn't agree, half of NATO does. And I thought you had to run it by NATO before you even attacked anybody. And I think we just did it. So I don't know. The only ones I know that we're not allies really with Russia, China, Germany.
Yeah.
Other than that, I
And
don't
so
know.
that's basically what people are pissed about is we're supposed to be on Ukraine's side, but we're really not helping all that much. Is that what people are pissed about? Or is it that
Yeah.
we are helping them too much?
I don't know. That one I used to follow along with pretty well, and then I kind of stopped because I don't even understand that fight anymore.
Yeah.
That was Russia trying to get Ukraine back for oil too,
Mm-hmm.
basically. And Ukraine used to be part of the Soviet Union. Then Russia lost them. So I don't even know if Ukraine was part of Russia after the Soviet Union became Russia, but I know at one point in time they were all together.
Yeah. And then there's that whole thing about that lady that got shot by ICE, right?
Yeah, that one.
I'm kind of on the bad side of it. Like, if you're gonna try to run this guy over,
That's what I'm saying.
and how are you gonna say that she didn't run him over?
To me, I like everyone's. I get that they're mad at ICE going in
Yeah.
and this and that. The mask, this, and covering your. Yeah, okay. But if I have a law enforcement officer walking up to my window and I try to drive off and drive right at them, thank you, and I try to drive off and drive right at them, what do I think is going to happen?
Yeah, literally.
Especially when her wife's sitting in their faces threatening them and telling them, a bunch of shit. It's just like, you know, we lack common sense. That's honestly the main thing I think it
Yeah.
is. It's whatever side you're on, whether it's left, whether it's right, just use common sense. If people would just use common sense in this world, I think it would be all right. But
Yeah.
we don't have any of that left.
No, definitely not.
But speaking of driving, I saw this. I actually wrote it down in my notes because I wanted to talk about it. I'm gonna try to explain this without, so it's gonna sound stupid when I explain it without saying it. But what do you call something when you're on the road and you're driving into it and you can drive around it and there's multiple exits?
Yeah, roundabout.
Okay, that's
But there it is. Rotary.
a rotary. So I was watching this stuff and everyone was like, it was pissing me off. They're like a rotary, rotary. Then I saw a traffic circle, and I
that
was
one
like,
I've heard before.
I've heard traffic circle too, and it was like, I'm pretty sure when you use maps, like I remember the old GPSs traveling for hockey. When you enter the traffic circle, take the second exit. Like I'm pretty sure that was a big thing. Everyone, and this was in like Massachusetts. Everyone called it rotary. And this girl said traffic circle, and they gave her so much shit for calling it a traffic circle. And I was so pissed because I was like, nobody's defending this girl. And I was like, it is definitely okay to call it a traffic circle, a roundabout.
I feel like my Apple Maps says roundabout.
It might say roundabout now, but I swear, I remember the old GPSs that like my mom used to have like the
Yeah, the
suction
screen,
cup to
yeah,
the
yeah,
freaking windshield,
Yeah.
and it used to say traffic circle.
What's
But
up, Maddie?
rotary? I've never heard of a rotary because every time they said rotary, I know it's different, but I kept thinking of rotisserie chicken. That's all I kept thinking of. It was just rotisserie chicken. I'm like, bro, it's not even close. But yeah, that one threw me for a loop.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
And then were we live earlier when we were talking about the brushing our teeth, Mason?
Were we?
Were we live when you had asked us about brushing our teeth and stuff? We were. So I don't know if anybody's in here listening. I know at first probably not, but
Yeah.
do you guys brush your teeth? What was it, before breakfast or after
Yeah.
breakfast? And then do you brush your teeth in the shower or do you brush your teeth by the sink? Those are the two biggest ones.
I probably have met below 2 people in my life that brush their teeth in the shower.
Oh, apparently so many people do it. Like Nas, he thinks I'm crazy for not doing it. There's
Really?
so many people that do it, and I'm like, why? And my other, like I said, do you keep your toothpaste in the shower?
Yeah.
And then like,
Or do you have to bring it in every time?
yeah. So
And I feel like you put your toothpaste on and you put it under the shower, it's just gonna fucking wipe it right off. That's what I feel like would happen. But
right, and then like, I guess it's no different than like anything else, but like you're just kind of getting all that nasty stuff and then just spitting it at your feet. Yeah, I guess you can spit it at the drain. Like,
yeah,
I get that, but like, I don't know. Now you're just stepping out of the way. You're inconveniencing yourself in the
Yeah.
shower. And when you're done with your toothbrush, where do you put it?
that's true.
Because I'm not
On
just
the
gonna-
fucking nasty ass
on the
shelf.
nasty ass yeah, on the nasty ass shelf that sits right there that you put your razors next to after you just like shaved your balls or something. Like, come on, that's gross.
Or like people who
Ugh.
sit in the shower. I don't understand that either.
Oh, I could like wait, sit down or just
Yeah,
like
like, sit
no,
down.
no, sitting down I can't do. If I put a chair in there,
Yeah.
yeah, like we've installed a couple like for the elderly people.
Yeah,
the chairs.
they make like showers that like, have like a little bench on it, right?
Yeah.
But then I feel like you're slipping off it the whole time. You know what
Or
I
if
mean?
we've been to like a hockey locker room out of town or something, some of them have like little
Yeah.
benches built in.
So
too.
gross.
I'll sit down in it. Oh yeah, it's probably disgusting.
Like, come on.
But that's another. Your second time appearing on this place, huh?
Yeah.
Lay down. Lay down. Yeah. Sitting in the shower I couldn't do. That's like taking a bath too. A lot of people are like, is that gross? Is it not
Yeah.
gross? Because you're
I
basically
feel like you have to clean it before you you hop in the tub.
yeah, or you clean yourself first. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Like if you took a shower and then just took a bath to relax.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like basically you're soaking up in your,
Yeah.
and then I always thought like, okay, well, what's the difference of going in like a pool or a hot tub or something? But
It's gross.
I guess that's why they have chemicals,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I
They have
guess, yeah.
chemicals that kind of make it a little cleaner. but it's still gross.
I don't know. You have to like you try not to think about it, like going into a pool or a hot tub. Like I feel like a hot tub's so gross, dude.
It's probably disgusting.
It's
Like a
gotta
hotel
be.
hot tub. So many people love going in that. Like
Ugh.
you don't even know what's going
People
on
having
in there.
sex and shit in there, dude. Oh my god, just pube hairs flying around.
Yeah, just
So gross. And same like I hate public showers too. Like even though you're wearing sandals or whatever, but like still,
never-
I just I don't
I've
like
never even been a big sandal person. Like
it. You go barefoot
Oh,
in a
yeah.
public shower, bro.
playing
come
hockey and stuff
on.
like that. I send it right in there.
I guess hockey, yeah. I definitely didn't
No, they're
wear,
disgusting. They're gross.
I definitely didn't wear sandals in the shower
Yeah.
playing hockey. But
Or like if you're at like the beach and then you have those public showers, like I kind
the
of
outside ones aren't bad.
No. I guess if I have sandals at the beach, I guess I do wear them in the shower, but
Yeah. Or like a campground, dude. You're not throwing on sandals at a campground.
I guess if I have them, maybe, but like for the most part, no, because I just let it rip.
Oh
don't know.
man.
And like I can tell you what I'm not doing though is that. How do you wash your feet in the shower? You bend over, scrub them, or like?
Dude, I couldn't tell you the last time I washed the bottom of my feet in a shower.
So I really don't. But like when I put soap all over myself, I squirt it in my hand and then I rub it together and like the soap that falls on the ground, I just take
Yeah,
my foot and
one of
wipe it
those,
around.
yeah.
There's no way you're catching me getting down there scrubbing
No
my
way.
feet. That's crazy.
Especially in a hockey locker room, bending over in front
Yeah.
of everyone. Fuck that, dude. You kidding?
Yeah,
I don't even get to the kneecap. That's about as much bending over as I'll do.
seriously. It's a good point. I don't think I've ever like like scrubbed my
Yeah.
shins.
Yeah. Did you see that did you see that clip of Biz? It was kind of a good conversation. They were talking about
Piss bomb.
no. It wasn't that one. It was somebody asked him, the interviewer asked him like, how much does the shower have for like team morale? How much does that add?
Yeah.
And he was like, I used to be a healthy scratch, wear a suit all day, get back to the locker room, take my suit off, and get in the shower with the boys, which I feel like makes sense. Like, believe it or not, many people wouldn't know that like the hockey shower is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just it's something you got to do. It's like a morale thing almost.
It's special, yeah. And I think, yeah, he was on what was it? It's not pardon. Is it Pardon My Take?
Or
It's with Big T, Arian Foster, and PMT. Oh, it's macro dosing.
Oh yeah.
Because Arian Foster played in the NFL, and he was like, "Yeah, you white guys are different. Like you think being gay is funny. Like when you're in the shower, you think being gay is funny, and
Yeah.
like, yeah, it is funny. Like Biz talks about it. Like you're seeing who can do the best helicopter, how far you can stretch it out. Like, we used to have a guy on our hockey team. Swear to God, he had the biggest ball sack in the world. This shit would hang down like halfway through his hip. He'd fucking tuck it behind his ass and he'd bend over and give you the goat. We all thought it was the funniest thing ever, and like that's just what we were doing. And he's like us, Arian Foster. He goes, us brothers. He goes, we don't do that, dude. We
I feel like
get in the
NBA
shower
is
and
so
get
much
out.
different.
And
NBA
it-
has to be. I feel like in the NBA they each have an individual shower, shit like that.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Open showers and the boys just hop in.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Like he asked like when you go to different arenas, is it pretty much all open stalls or is there separate ones? And he said that even in the NHL, it's pretty much all open.
Yeah,
But
which I'm surprised. Like even nowadays, they haven't started doing separate showers
yeah,
just because of the way things. I know
I
they're
think it's a
starting to do
good
like
thing
separate
now.
bathrooms and. Oh yeah, we used to have
if you're fucking insecure and scared, then don't shower.
like shower parties. Basically, everyone on our
Yeah.
hockey team growing up showered.
Yeah.
It was like you'd get in the shower. Whoever was in charge of the music made sure the next couple songs are bangers. It'd be like 4 shower heads and there'd be 10 guys
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
thing, and you'd get you'd get your hair wet, and then
Yeah.
you'd hop out, and then you'd start scrubbing it while somebody else is getting their hair wet. Those are the good times. And you know what? It doesn't change. Men's league's still the same. You all
Yeah.
just hop in the shower, and It's no different.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a culture thing around hockey, I guess. It's just,
Gotta be, yeah.
but I've always wondered that too. Like basketball, NFL must be kind of the same. Like you got so many
Yeah.
different personalities and people.
And there's so many guys. Like, what is
So
an
many.
average football team? Like 30 guys, maybe more.
Think going into game days, like I think you have like a 53-man roster or
Wow.
something. I don't know how many they shoot up on a game day, but
Yeah.
like the roster itself is 53 that they keep on it. So I'd say yeah,
So what? How many are on offense and defense suited up?
11 starters.
And
So
then,
that's 22
and then
right there.
Is special teams is completely different too, guys. Pretty
Can
much,
be,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Except like some guys, you'll have like the running back do punt return and shit like that, right?
right. So yeah, you're upwards of 30 people right there,
Suited up, yeah,
suited up, no matter what.
yeah,
Plus you have your backups, and so you're looking at 40
Yeah.
plus guys
Yeah.
that just put on equipment. I've been watching those TikToks too about like equipment teams. Blows my mind that
Yeah.
they get new equipment, basically like for every game for helmets and
yeah.
stuff
But
like
it must be
that.
so nice. New gloves, everything. Fucking new, fresh pair of cleats if you want it every
Yeah.
game. Sick.
That's like I just do you follow college football at all?
Not really.
I don't know if it's cheating or not. I mean wide receivers use the sticky stuff on their gloves, but
Yeah.
in the last game that Indiana just won, everyone's kind of like, is this cheating? Is it not? The quarterback during the timeout got some sticky stuff on his hand
Really.
and he rubbed it in. Yeah, like one of the trainers or whatever, like squirted it on his hand and he was rubbing it in.
Really.
And I was like, I'm sure there must be more quarterbacks that do that. This is
Yeah.
just the one time he got caught on camera or whatever, but it's no different than like pitchers in baseball
Yeah.
getting the sticky stuff on their fingers
Yeah.
and the tackiness. So
Well, that's like the deflating thing. Like, does that really has that much of a difference of, is it throwing or catching? Both?
I think it's a little bit of both. But that's the other thing is if you deflate it so much, then it's harder.
It's gotta be.
It's gonna be harder to throw anyway.
Yeah, throw. I feel like it'd be harder either way.
Yeah. And then the kicking and stuff would be harder
Yeah.
too. So that I'm waiting for another deflate gate, spy gate, something.
Yeah.
We're getting domestic charges accused of us for the Patriots now.
For what? I didn't see that.
Diggs and
Oh, I did see
Diggs
that
and
for his
Barmore.
cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diggs and Barmore are getting those, but I feel like Diggs' trial got pushed back after the Super Bowl,
yeah, I saw
which is
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
But I also feel like they have substantial evidence proving them innocent because the guy from Kansas City, Rashee Rice, he got one too, and they released him immediately before he even went to court or anything. So I was like, obviously they know this guy's
Yeah.
guilty, and I don't think they'd let Diggs keep playing if he was like that guilty.
Yeah, I agree.
But I also think you should get penalized or punished, whatever you want to say, if you falsely accuse these guys of doing it.
Yeah, totally.
Because you could be ruining somebody's career.
Yeah. And even if you still get proven innocent, it's like that all that whole time where you had that scandal on you, like ruining
Right.
your reputation, you know?
Yeah, that's like there was five or six World Junior guys for was it Team Canada back in like I don't know 2018 at the World Juniors where they were
Yeah.
like they got charged with stuff, but then just this past year they got off with it. But like Carter Hart at the time was one of the best goalies in the freaking NHL. He was having a great little campaign there.
Yeah.
And now he's like 26, 27. But when it happened, he was like 19, and then they didn't charge him until like 2 or 3 years later. But
Yeah.
he never actually got charged and beat it. Just kind of ruined his whole career. He was going to be one of the best up and coming goalies, and now I don't even know if he has a team.
Yeah. So we were talking about the kicking earlier. How far of a field goal do you think you could make? I feel like it's got to be way harder than people think. Like that's that whole thing that Pat McAfee does.
Yeah. How far do they do it? 30 yards? Is it 30 or 35?
Yeah, I think it might even be 25.
25, the college game day kickoff. Yeah, it might be 25. An extra point, I think, in college. Yeah, so it might be 25. I remember messing around trying to kick when I played football when I was a sophomore and a freshman, and it was definitely way harder than you think. With no pressure on you kicking one, I'd say 25, 30 yards, but it's not going to take you one try. It'll take you a couple tries.
Do you know the breadbasket guys?
No.
Yes, you do.
Valid or invalid?
No. Search up breadbasket. I forget their names. You'll see them.
Danny G and
Yeah.
Zach.
Yeah. You know these guys. They got up to like
Zach. If I'm thinking of the right Zach, then yeah. That's a great way to spell basket, Mason.
Go to images or something.
Oh, is this the guy that goes around to the homeless people?
No.
No.
You've
different
never
Zach.
seen these guys?
No.
Come on.
No.
So yeah, they got up. They're just like, TikTokers basically, and they got up to like 50 yards making field goals.
Damn, really?
So that makes me think like an athletic person, like he got like 3 tries from like 50 yards.
Huh.
So I don't know.
The only other thing I think about is like when people do it and they kick it, is like even if you don't have the pressure of people coming at you, at least put something in front of you because you do have to get over.
Yeah.
Think of it. These guys in the NFL are
Yeah.
6'3", 6'4",
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
jumping with a arm span of what? So you got to get it over
Mhm.
10 feet at minimum within the first how many yards is that? 10 yards maybe? 5, 7 yards,
Yeah.
whatever it is. I feel like that's the hard part.
So if it's a 25-yard field goal, does that include the end zone too or no?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah. So usually what they do is they go, I think it's like 15 yards back from where you, or 17 yards back from where you go, because the kicker will be like, I don't know, 7 yard, or the long snapper, the holder, whatever, will be like 7 yards back, but then you have the 10 yards of the end zone. So that's why you always add that extra. Like if you're on the 20-yard line, you're kicking like a 35 or a 36-yard field goal, whatever, because the end zone distance and then the distance the guy holds it from.
Okay, so if it's a 25-yard field goal, the lineman set up like at like whatever you said, 17 yards or something like that, and
something
then
like
the extra yardage for the long snap in there.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Is there? I mean, I think it's got to be a pretty good gig for a guy to catch a ball and hold it for a kicker. Is it not? Like he doesn't probably do anything else, right?
I feel like usually it's like backup quarterbacks or the punter.
Okay.
I feel like it would be a decent gig too, because even when you fuck up, you never they always say laces out.
Yeah.
You spin the ball and hold it, but like even when they fuck up, I feel like they never get.
Yeah.
Maybe from the coaches and stuff, they might get in trouble, but
Well, it was like
nobody ever gives them shit. It's always the kicker's
Yeah.
fault.
But there was that one where did you see that where people said he kicked the ground? Did you see that one?
Against the Patriots.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
But then they had said that the holder had it fucked up, so he backed out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw a video of the kicker explaining why. He said the ball wasn't set enough.
But why wouldn't you fucking kick it instead of getting a turnover? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that kicker's normally historically a pretty decent kicker. He played for Atlanta for like a long time. And he was a good kicker.
Yeah.
I would have said the same thing. Might as well just boot the thing.
Yeah.
Why not? But yeah, I think even him coming out saying that the snapper held it wrong, the snapper or the holder still never got in trouble. Never got shit on for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So Mason, you messed this thing up again.
Bro,
Oh.
Turn the low power mode off, maybe.
It's like been trying to keep up with my college basketball lately.
Yeah.
Get ready for March Madness.
Yeah. Who's looking good right now?
Kansas just had a big win last night. Michigan looks pretty damn good. Michigan, I don't know if they
Who
have
is
lost yet.
that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Evan has a cute little innie.
It's wild.
Ugh.
But yeah, who did you say?
I
I always have such a hard time following it.
know. Duke looks good. Not Duke. UConn.
Yeah.
UConn looks good. Kansas, Michigan, Alabama's still pretty good too. I think. Just trying to catch up and touch up. Now that college football is done,
Yeah.
really, they got one championship game left. I don't even know when that is. Must be soon though.
Do you bet on it a lot?
Basketball or
Yeah.
no, not really.
Pretty much just football and some
Yeah.
hockey.
The basketball really is just like March Madness, make a bracket or something.
Yeah. Do they have it like where you can bet on your bracket?
I don't know. I've always entered like the free bracket challenges, stuff like that, and then we'll have a group of guys that will do
Yeah.
kind of the same as fantasy football. We'll just get together and throw like $20 in, and they'll however many people we can get make brackets. Everyone makes bracket, and then
Whoever has the last one standing or whatever.
so we use the ESPN bracket thing.
Oh yeah.
So it actually calculates your points and stuff like
Oh,
that. So
okay.
it'll give you a winner of your bracket at the end and give you positions and stuff,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah. I don't know. All my friends bet on sports, but I don't know. I don't even watch sports, so but like part of me is like maybe if I had money on it, I'd be more interested in it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, honestly, I think if you don't watch sports, you're a better sports gambler than somebody who does.
really,
It's like I get so invested and like I feel like I know what's going on. I think something would happen, and then it's like this team was missing 3 people, and I just was like, and I knew that, so I took the other team, and then they still go out and win.
yeah,
It's like almost like you, in your head, you mentally don't want, or you go with your heart compared to your head rather than just winging it and just going for
so
it.
you're saying someone who may not watch sports just might go off the odds of it?
Yeah, like they might.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might just actually strategically bet better just because they don't have any emotional attachment to doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there anybody that has ever been like, besides like a couple times getting wicked lucky? Is there someone that'll like that have like gambled for a living and actually been profitable over multiple years? I feel like you never hear about that.
On sports gambling, I'm not 100% sure, but like, that what is it? Mickey Mace. Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of him?
Yeah,
Is that his name?
yeah,
Yeah, he's nasty. He's got kicked. He's got like he's banned from like every
know.
big casino, and I'm
it's
like
like I don't get it. How does that? That's
me either. Because like, if it's that easy, why the fuck can nobody else
Yeah,
do it? Like
I
I
know.
don't get it. And like I get that's why they don't want people counting cards either. But like I feel like he doesn't even play card games. Like I don't really know what baccarat is or whatever that he's
yeah,
really good
I
at.
don't either. I
But
think he plays a lot of baccarat.
I don't. Yeah, I don't understand
dude,
how he's so good at it.
Me and Brian the other day, he has this like app, it's like called Fliff. I don't know if you ever heard
I
of it.
use that too. Yeah.
So we were putting like $10 in, $5 in, playing the games, putting it on roulette, and I was like, dude, this is way too fun. I'd be broke so fast.
Yeah. Flip is nice. Yeah, I know DraftKings has the casino into it too.
Yeah, but
you have to be
can't-
in like
you have to
certain
be-
places.
Yeah,
or
and you have
something?
to be 21.
Yeah.
For some reason, Fliff, you can be 18 and do it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It fucking makes no sense. Also, like, how can you be 18 on DraftKings betting on sports, but you can't play the casino games? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
I think it all has to do with your location and what
Yeah,
state
it's
you're
like
in
so
or whatever.
stupid.
But it's gambling's all rigged, and that's like with all these people that they're coming out. That Terry Rozier and Nick. was it-
Yeah.
No, not Nick Nurse. I don't know. The coaches that are getting in trouble. And
Yeah.
all these people that were rigging stuff. DraftKings, I want my fucking money back. Because,
Yeah.
well, like, what happens if you find out that a game you bet on was rigged?
Yeah.
Can you sue them?
Mm,
Who are you suing? Are you suing DraftKings or are you suing the people that rigged it?
yeah. Yeah, which you probably can't do. So what happened? You try to sue DraftKings, but then DraftKings is like, oh, it's
DraftKings
not
ha-
our fault. We're trying to sue them.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, if we win that, then we get the money back, and then you have to sue DraftKings. It's
Yeah,
like,
and then
it's like-
DraftKings is gonna bury you in a
Yeah,
lawsuit anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So
Like it's just,
pointless.
but it's still kind of crazy how there's no like obviously the people who rigged it are gonna get in
Yeah.
trouble and stuff like that. But the people that lost money, like I'm probably a pawn compared to some people, but like
Yeah.
I'm sure there's millions of dollars people lost.
Have you ever heard that there was a documentary on this where there was a commercial? I think it was a Pepsi commercial, and there was like a reward system. You know, you buy Pepsi, you get a certain amount of points, whatever. And at the end of the commercial, there was like it was like a a marketing scheme.
Yep.
They put like a fighter pilot jet and said like 10 million points. Obviously, it was like a joke, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But there was no fine print, and this guy went after it and actually did it. Mason, search it up. And he ended up going into a full lawsuit with Pepsi, and Pepsi was like, "Okay, we won't give you the jet, but we'll give you fucking $10 million." And he's like, "No, I want the jet." Search up. Guy gets enough points to win jet off commercial.
That'd be wild.
It was a whole thing.
I'd want the jet too, except for the fact that I couldn't.
What are you gonna
fly
do with
I
it? Yeah.
couldn't fly it.
They were offering him more money than what he could get to get the jet and sell it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Okay, here he goes. The famous story of John Leonard, a college student who sued Pepsi in 1996 after seeing their commercial promising a Harrier fighter jet for 7 million Pepsi points, which he calculated he could get for 700,000 by buying points directly. Scroll down a little bit.
Damn. So he just spent $700,000
Yes.
to try to win a $7 million jet.
Yeah, Super Bowl commercial humorously showed a teenager landing a Harrier jet available for 7 million points, with no clear indication it was a joke. Leonard, a 21-year-old business student, realized he could buy points for 10 cents each, making the $37 million jet seem like a bargain at 700,000.
$37 million
Yeah.
jet. Damn.
Scroll down some more.
Sent Pepsi a check for 700.
Pepsi refused, citing the ad's obvious joke, and later reran the commercial with more points, 700 million, and added fine print. Ruled against Leonard, calling the offer not a serious one and diminishing the claim as frivolous, a decision upheld on appeal. That sucks. That's bullshit.
That's crazy too, because like, I feel like
Oh yeah, so here's the subject of the Netflix documentary Pepsi Where's My Jet.
oh, they actually got a documentary. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to watch that.
It's
'cause
good.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But like there was a point where they were like offering him like a ton of money to like, you know,
Yeah.
like make it go away, you know what I mean? And he kept saying no, and I think he fucked himself in the end.
I forget who it was that I just watched the thing on too. He might have been a Barstool guy, or he was a podcaster or TikToker or something. He was just talking about how Chipotle or something ran a thing when he was in college of getting free burritos, like, or if you spent so many points you got
Yeah.
catering. So he went in and they were like, they didn't think anybody would get to it, and he got to it, maxed out this one card so quick, so he got that. And then the next one he was like, he made another account and maxed out that account, so he got a free catering for like 100 burritos or
Yeah.
like up to 100 people. And he didn't even know what to do with it. So he had to go buy a freezer chest, got 100 burritos, and he put them in a freezer chest and froze 100 burritos. And
Really?
he said that's what he ate for the next like 2 months.
You get so sick of it, I feel like though.
I feel like it was a Barstool guy. It might have been like Titus or one of those guys
Yeah.
on one of the show, but I was like, that's incredible. I guess when you take advantage of that stuff.
Yeah, people fucking businesses make mistakes that
Yeah.
fucking, you know what I mean? But yeah,
Guess you gotta be careful what promotions you run.
I guess, yeah. But I feel like now everyone's so careful because everyone's trying to sue everyone. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's like, which is stupid, but
That's like, I'm pretty sure it was McDonald's got sued for their coffee. If you notice, like they're the caution hot or whatever that's
Yeah.
on every coffee cup nowadays.
yeah.
I think it was McDonald's that it happened to. Like before,
I
they
heard
used to
this,
have
yeah.
the caution hot. A girl had a coffee or whatever and spilt it on herself and burnt herself.
Really?
Like clearly, coffee's hot, like, right? Like you should be careful. But she burnt herself and then sued them and won.
Really?
So I'm pretty sure that's where like the caution hot came
Yeah.
from. Might not. It could have been like a Dunkin' or something, but
Mhm.
I think it was McDonald's.
But like, I guess, yeah. Okay. Do you remember that? It makes me think of. You remember Super Size Me? The McDonald's thing. You never saw that?
I might have,
They
but
used to show it to us in health class. Basically, this guy. This was back when they don't have it anymore. They used to have like a supersize meal, where it was like they had the large meal.
Yep.
This was like double the size. And he ate it every day for like a year or whatever to see what would happen. And obviously he got super fat. And like I guess he like died like shortly after, I think. But like I guess you can't really sue because like it was like
Definitely not healthy for you, that's
Yeah.
for sure. But then you got guys like Chad Ochocinco, who like his diet in the NFL was McDonald's,
Yeah.
but obviously he's working out the whole time.
Yeah, or like,
Right.
did you see the thing on DK Metcalf?
No.
He's like, yeah, I usually wake up, have like a coffee, and then just eat gummies for the rest of the day. It's like, what? You look like that?
Yeah.
Felix for sure.
Felix, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you.
Sorry, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, that's, I guess, in moderation, McDonald's isn't bad for you,
Yeah.
or even if you do eat it a crazy amount, I guess you just got to stay active, burn off the calories. That's like the Penn State lineman guys. They were doing a little commercial ad too about the calories they eat. And they asked one of them, they said, "What do you eat for calories?" He goes, "I don't know, maybe about 1,000 a day."
Yeah, right.
They all started laughing. They were like, "You eat like 2,000 calories for breakfast." This guy started going through his breakfast.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable how much he ate.
Yeah, but like those guys, that's like that's literally their job is to like be that big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Sometimes they're just, you gotta be blessed with that body too. 'Cause
yeah, absolutely.
they're so big. I don't know how they don't blow their knees out more. or
I
something.
know.
Like the way they bend, I can't
Yeah,
bend like that.
I
And I
know.
feel like I'm a
It's
pretty
crazy.
athletic, like in kind of shape guy. These guys are like 6'4", 350 pounds,
And they're fast too.
and their legs just get. Yeah, Vince Wilfork ran like a
Yeah.
40-yard dash in like 4.6 seconds or something, or like
ridiculous.
4.7, something like that. I was like, damn.
Imagine seeing that running at you. Dude.
Nope.
Fuck no. Fuck that.
Ugh. Yeah, that's
Scary.
when. Oh, they hit you, just land right on you.
Yeah, I know. Not even that. When there's like 3 of them pancaking you, like how do you even breathe, dude? It's gonna like crush every rib in your body.
Ugh. Or Miles Garrett, you know who that is?
Yep.
They were saying his top speed the other day in a game was like 22 miles an hour
Yeah.
when he was running in the open field.
And he's
dude
what, he's
is
probably like 270 or something, right?
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be.
Yeah.
He's jacked.
Huge guy.
And he is like. Normally, when you see like bodybuilders and stuff, sometimes you're like, oh, like they almost don't look proportionate
Yeah.
to like. He looks like a bodybuilder that is just athletic as hell,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this guy would scare the crap
Yeah,
out of
dude,
me.
totally.
I think he would be like he's like a John Jones on steroids. Like
Yeah.
John Jones is nasty at fighting and stuff, but you'd imagine if John Jones was just walked around without flexing and he had muscles
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. It's crazy. But, dude, I don't understand how some of the fighters like they get like pretty fucking skinny,
Yeah,
and it's like
Patty Pimblett.
yeah,
He goes from like fat to ripped and skinny within.
I know, and like I feel like it would make you so much more fragile, but I guess so is the other guy, and you just have to cut weight better than he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The quickness of, I forget which fighter it was, but there's a video where it was like he was bigger and like throwing power punches and you see it. And then all of a sudden they show a video where he slimmed down and he did like a jab. And they were like, "Oh, you missed that, didn't you?" It's like, I didn't miss shit. Like he didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Then they slowed it down in slow speed and you could see him clear as day just jab at the
Yeah.
bag and come back. And I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, I'd be knocked out right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. I actually, talking about that gambling thing, I saw a thing like today or yesterday. I think it was today. So it happened in the UFC. Like, whatever, Dana was like looking at the odds, and like everybody was betting against this one guy to lose in the first round. You know what I mean? So they were like, of course they have to talk to him like, hey, like everyone
Right.
is expecting you to lose in the first round. Like, what's going on? Like, and then of course you're like, no, like we're going there to win, and then he gets submitted in the first round. It's like I feel like that could happen all the fucking
All the
time. All the
Yeah.
time. And like, yeah, I feel like it's so hard to prove too, because you could be like, well, how are you gonna prove that he purposely lost in the first round? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's like these MLB guys that are getting in trouble for it. They were $14,000 or something like that. $12,000 is what they got paid out from these guys. Apparently, there was 2 pitchers that threw balls.
Yeah.
Their contracts are worth millions of dollars.
I know,
What do you
it's like
guys need
nothing.
$12,000
Yeah.
for?
Literally.
God damn.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. It's like so crazy. Like I remember seeing that Shohei thing when he first signed that contract. It was like 700 million or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But he was only taking home like 460.
Yeah.
Ugh, I would be fucking ripped
Yep.
losing that much money to taxes. Could you imagine?
Yeah. Especially a guy like that that's so freaking fragile with his money.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that he doesn't know he's missing $17 million from his interpreter.
Yeah.
That's another crazy story.
Yeah.
Do any ice fishing? No, I haven't gone ice fishing lately. I've been lazy. Haven't even bought my license this year yet since the 1st.
Do you need separate licenses for ice fishing and
Nope. So once you get your combo, it covers that, but it just resets on January 1st every year. You been hitting the slopes at all?
dude, I only went like one time
Yeah.
so far. It's too fucking expensive. Like
It's crazy.
I went to Sunday River for a half day. It was like $125. It's like, dude, it's not even fucking worth it.
And then you sit in line, wait in lines, and
Yeah.
then you want to go in and eat, and that's another fucking $50
so
just to eat
stupid.
lunch. And you
So
get
stupid.
4 chicken fingers and 5 French
Yeah.
fries.
Spending $200 on a half day of skiing. It's like
I
how,
know.
but and they're like everyone's like, oh, get the season pass. Yeah, for what, $1,500?
Yeah, I
Dude.
actually have noticed though that I feel like they're a little like some are cheaper now than what I thought they used to be.
Yeah,
Like if you get, or maybe it's not the season's pass, but I know a couple places run like a 10-day
yeah,
pass or something like that for
Yeah.
like a couple $100.
yeah. I've seen that. Yeah,
Which ain't a bad idea, but I forget if it's like Bretton Woods or Sunday River. One of them does is it Wednesdays or Tuesdays, or maybe it's night boarding or something.
pretty cheap. Yeah,
It's like, yeah, if you're a Coas County resident or something like that, they do like
Yeah.
a half price or something. So
what's your take on the tax fraud happening? In what way? There's all kinds of fraud going on. Which way? Which way are you talking about?
yeah,
Like the Minnesota thing?
that's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I can't believe the guy that's getting in trouble for it. Like the guy that was he's not getting in trouble for it, but the guy that exposed it.
Yeah,
that-
Nick Shirley.
Yeah.
The TikTok
Everyone's
kid.
shitting on him for it.
Yeah.
Like, what are you shitting on him for it? Like, oh, get out of their community. No, like he just $13 million or something like that was gone,
Yeah,
and now people are pissed at him.
but the other side of it is, what if it is a real daycare? Why would you let that kid? Why would you let
Yeah.
that person
That's
in?
true,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? The parents are like, well, if my kid was actually there, I would want them to reject that person at the door,
Right.
Trying to knocking on the door, trying to get in and scream at us.
And I
you know
can
what I mean?
can see that, but at the same time, like, good news is there's absolutely no fucking kids
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
I know. And then did you see like there was one of the Somalian guys went on the news?
I didn't.
Yeah, and he was wearing fucking Prada glasses, and they and of course people search him up, and he's
Yeah.
got like Lambos and shit on his Instagram. You know what I mean? He's supposed to be a daycare owner.
Right.
Like, come on.
And it's just like these people, basically, from the gist you get of it, are paid to come to this country, make all that money, or they're being funded by
Yeah.
people that have all this money, and they're better off than like. And I don't want to say they aren't citizens because I don't know if they're technically
Yeah.
citizens or if they're here on visas or whatever it is, but it's basically all just money laundering. And
But what I don't understand is what does the government get out of it by giving people these money? Are they just holding it for them so they don't have to pay taxes on it, or
yeah, that's where I'm not good with this
because if
stuff.
they're
I
not
don't know.
if they're not a citizen and they don't have
right.
social security numbers, you probably can't tax them, right? So if these people have all this money from the government
Yeah.
and they can't be taxed on it, then I guess I'll give you fucking 40% if you hold all this money for us. You know what I
Right.
mean?
In the
But how does it get from the government to them untraced?
no, they just
Fucking-
cover it up. It probably is traced. They just
Yeah.
cover it up somehow.
I guess people who are tracing it is the government, so right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly. I forget his name, but the guy that went to prison for a bunch of fraud, he goes on a bunch of podcasts now.
yeah.
He's a pretty jacked dude. I'm trying to remember his name, but he used to talk about how he committed all of his fraud. He used to go to like areas of like homeless people, and he used to tell them to write a questionnaire, and if they write a questionnaire, they'd get money. So he'd go there with a clipboard, and he'd get like 5 or 6 different homeless people and say, if you fill out this questionnaire, I'll give you $20 or $40, whatever it is. They'd fill out this normal questionnaire for like housing, is what it was, and he'd give them the money. He'd give them $20, and they're just happy to do it, but they'd have to write down their social security number, their name, and everything. He'd get that all, then he'd go. I forget what he did. Open a bank account or apply for a credit card, and he'd get all this stuff from them right off. And then that's how he started committing a bunch of fraud, because he just put all the stuff in their name.
Yeah.
And then he would just like disappear. So when they went and picked up these homeless people for committing their fraud,
Yeah. And you're like, what the
then
fuck?
they started a year-long investigation,
Yeah.
right? Like they'd be like, oh yeah, this guy has no clue. Like he's not part of this fraud. But
Yeah.
I forget what his name was, but he got away with it for a while.
Did you see that thing about that ex Olympian skier that's like turned drug kingpin from Canada?
I saw something about them. Yeah, they got kicked out of the Olympics or something.
No, it wasn't that. He was an Olympic skier. He doesn't do it anymore, obviously now, and he's like one of the biggest drug lords in the world.
No, I might not have then.
Yeah, and he's
No.
like it's like active right now. Like they can't find him. He's like modern day El Chapo.
Just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, El Chapo. That guy's writing notes from prison right now. That's wild.
I didn't even know he was still alive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in what, Colorado or something.
Right?
At one of the
Did you?
biggest
Okay.
penitentiaries. So they say he's
Yeah.
in Colorado, but
But this is the stupidest fucking thing. It's like it just makes you think that the world is fake. Okay, listen to this. So Diddy, Maduro, Luigi Mangione, however you say his name,
yep.
and 6ix9ine are all in the same prison.
Damn, really?
Isn't that fucking ridiculous?
That
So
is funny.
stupid.
That's crazy.
And,
I didn't
like-
even know 6ix9ine went back to jail.
Yeah, this was like recent, and he said that they're booking him. He somehow somebody interviewed him from prison, and he was like in the same block as Maduro. It's like, how are those two people
Yeah,
in the same area? Is that not different levels of
I know.
clearance or whatever you want to call that?
And I was like, when we first captured Maduro too, and like the picture of him in the plane is just incredible.
Yeah,
He's wearing
there's
the
so
Nike
many memes on
jumpsuit.
it.
And I was like, oh, they covered his eyes because they're taking him to a freaking
Yeah, they don't want him
place
to know
where he
it
doesn't know.
is,
But
yeah.
like, if they put him in a prison like that, like I thought they were taking him to like a CIA black site or something.
like
just-
he probably can figure out where he is so easy, and then all he has to do is send a letter to someone, and
Yeah.
fucking everyone knows where he is. You know what I mean?
That's the crazy thing. Is there's drugs in prison crazier than there is on the street.
Yeah.
I don't even. There's so much just crooked stuff that goes on. I guess in every, whether it's business or whatever. I guess you just gotta be smart, get away with everything.
Yeah. But everyone complains about everything, but at the same time, it's like, nowhere else is better than the United States.
I know.
Where the fuck else are you gonna go? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I say that, but I think some of like the European countries and stuff are.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe like even though still like the Norwegian village up there, that's still like socialism.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like a 30% tax, and then like everyone's all kind of equal. But like I've always wondered, like, it's all good destinations to go, but like Italy, I feel like Italy's pretty well
Yeah.
off.
All
Like,
those
I don't-
ones like whatever Greece. Greece is a country or no?
I think there's Greece and Italy.
I think
No,
Greece is.
I think Greece is its own country.
Me too. And Rome too, right? No, Rome is Italy.
Rome is Italy.
Okay.
Rome is in Italy, but Greece I don't. Now I'm double thinking. Or like yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it's a country. Or like if you go to France or something. Like I don't feel like France is that bad.
Yeah, I think it might be actually. feel like I've heard some shit, and like
Is it
the UK
Yeah.
is like terrible. I've heard, but I don't. You would
Well,
think by now we would be able to figure out the best. What do they call that? Like the best kind of government that everybody would be using.
Yeah, it's all just a power thing. I feel like I don't understand. Like that's like us going to take Maduro and just pulling him out of there. Like why? At some point, why do we care so much about what other countries are doing? I guess you want to have this world peace. Like nobody's gonna take it all over, but
Yeah.
you gotta again common sense. If one fucking country wanted to do something, the whole world is done.
Yeah.
So like these people that are in power that ever would have the opportunity to do anything, I'd hope they'd have enough common sense not to start such a big war.
Yeah.
Because what's the point of nuking? What's the point of even if we nuked Russia? Let's just say Russia wanted to start this biggest war, we nuked them. Well, we're just gonna get nuked back, whether it's by Russia
Yeah.
or a different country,
Yeah.
and then another country's gonna. It's just gonna be nukes everywhere, and then everyone's just dead.
Yeah. Except for Elon Musk on Mars.
Yeah.
Would you, okay. Say by the end of your lifetime, you either say you're 50 years old. Okay, global warming is about to ruin the earth. You have 10. Okay, I'll say this. Global warming is going to end the world in 10 years. You're 50 years old, okay? Or you can take you and your family to Mars
And risk it.
and live.
Do you know
Until
you're
you
gonna
die.
live? Like, do you know they have civilization up there, or like?
You would be like one of the first. You'd be like a pioneer.
Ugh.
But
I think I'd want to do that now rather than like with no family, no attack. Like,
okay.
like if you gave me that option now and said like I didn't have a family, I could go up now and do it. I think I'd do it now because if you do it with your family, you go up there, you're a pioneer, and then all of a sudden shit goes bad. Like you have to sit there with your family and watch them struggle with you.
How much money would it take to go be a test monkey on Mars? Look, would you even like if it works out, what are you gonna spend the money on?
Yeah, right. I don't know.
But you'd be fucking famous.
That's true. It's kind of. Have you ever watched The 100?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's
Yeah.
like that's like one of my favorite shows
Yeah.
too, and I always think of that. I'm like, damn, Elon Musk is gonna have people flying around if the
Yeah.
world ever goes down. We gotta find because then they got the mountain men, and then they got the underground people too. Like somebody's gonna make an underground barrier. There's gonna be a way you could survive that. And then
Yeah.
speaking of underground, it just made me think of gravity. Have you seen the thing of this year we're supposed to lose gravity for 7 seconds?
What?
Yeah, it's August or September. I don't know, 12th or 26th, one of them. It says, which there's no way this is possible, but apparently the universe, there's 2 black holes that are going to come together and they're going to hit each other just right that it knocks out gravity for 7 seconds or something like that.
Could you imagine you just sitting on your couch one day?
But here's where they fucked up is they said 1433, which is military time, and then that would mean that it would be 2:33.
2:33.
But then they said it'd be like 7 a.m. in California. So then the guys that were talking about it were like, "Oh, Eastern time it'd be like 10:30." I'm like, "No, that's not 1433 at all." So like,
Yeah.
what are you guys talking about? But they were like, "Yeah, so if it's that early in the morning, I guess you'd be good to be inside because you're just gonna hit your ceiling and like that's your
What?
max." But they were saying for 7 seconds, if you were like just with no
Outside.
gravity, you would be so high. Like they were estimating 40 million people are gonna die from it. Just and I was like, honestly, I kind of hope that we lose gravity for 3 seconds, so nobody really dies. But I want to see how high you'd float up, just to like.
Could you imagine you're just on your way to work, all of a sudden you're like, oh fuck.
Your car just starts drifting up in the air, doing nothing.
Uh,
Oh my god, that would be absolutely incredible if you just like, or if I don't even know, if you're just laying in bed and all of a sudden you wake up, you hit your ceiling, you're like, what the fuck, and then you just drop.
Yeah, like you said, better than being outside. You'd probably die, right?
Yeah. I forget how high they said they said you would be at 7 seconds, but
That can't be real.
no, there's no way. But I was like, honestly, when I watched it, I was laying in bed and I was like thinking of everything. I said, you know how helpless you would feel if you're just outside, you're walking around, you're in your car or something, and all of a sudden you can't do a single goddamn thing and you just start floating. Like your next step is like, like there's
But, like,
nothing.
What about water? Like, is everything gonna get flooded?
That's a good point.
Right? I guess you could say it'll just go back down in the same spot, but once it comes back
Yeah.
down, it's gonna fucking right.
Yeah, that's true. And like, yeah, what like when you get gravity back or something, like what about the wind? Like what if it changes the water? All of a sudden there's
Yeah.
a million gallons of water just
Fucking
floating.
50 feet in the air, it catches a gust of wind.
Yeah, there's just
Never mind
no
the
way.
oceans. Whatever, fuck.
But there's no way it's real anyway, because like even if two black holes in space hit each other, how does that affect what's the core of the Earth? Because gravity comes from our core, right? Not from.
I don't fucking know. It's been a long time since I had.
It
fucking-
would just be absolutely incredible. Like I said, I kind of want to just experience the fact of it for like 3 seconds, so I'm not
Yeah.
fucking 100 feet in the air, just free falling. But
It would be kind of sick though. But then everything would be destroyed. Like my whole apartment would be fucking wrecked.
yeah, I could. I just get the image of like you're in Times Square with fucking thousands of people and
Yeah.
everyone just floating in the air.
And then everyone falls and they all die. It's like, but
Oh.
what if you're sitting on your couch, and then, I guess you probably wouldn't die, but like, would my house come up? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's what I was wondering too. It's like, would your house? But they were like, well, if it's grounded enough, it won't, because the ground's not gonna move. But like, technically, even when you build your foundation and stuff, it's like you're holding out the ground. Nothing is in the ground holding
Yeah.
it down. Besides the weight on top, I don't know. But everything would be weightless, so like a house should still. I don't know. Guess you'd have to like drill into the rock of the earth.
Yeah.
Take a chain.
Yeah. There's no that could be like possibly the end of the world. Like, no,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
right.
it'd be pretty damn close. Yeah. What if you're in an airplane?
That's what I was gonna say that, but like it'd probably be the best spot because
But like, an airplane is, its wings are holding it up because the gravitational pull is pulling it down. It's like, would you just continue just like going forward with the jets, but then floating up?
you would probably, in my head, it would be you would turn the thing down, so you'd be trying to go down towards Earth, but really you're
Right.
you're really more staying
Staying
level.
level, yeah.
That'd probably be the safest place, in my opinion. Because even if you do go up, I mean,
Yeah.
better than fucking
Maybe Pepsi does need to run that jet thing
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Ugh.
Don't forget to get your jets before gravity runs out.
Yeah. Ugh.
That's funny. I didn't hear about that.
I just saw it yesterday, I think. It's
Like you said, like,
pretty wild.
but like they talk like in space, it's like right, like on those like spaceships, it's zero gravity,
Right.
but they don't just continue floating. They stay
Yeah,
in
that's
one
true.
spot. So,
That's
like,
true, yeah. Like the space station and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, would you just float or do you continuously keep going? You know what I mean? Because wouldn't it? I don't know. It makes no fucking sense.
That's a good point. And I've always wondered, like, they have in the
Okay, no, this is sorry. Yeah, keep going.
in the thing you can free float or whatever, right?
Yeah.
When you're in the spaceship. But yeah, why is the spaceship not?
Okay, so I think this is what would happen. Instead of everything floating up, everything would just be weightless. So say my couch was here, it wouldn't, if gravity were to disappear, it wouldn't move unless I moved it.
Right.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could lift it up with my pinky if I wanted to, but it probably wouldn't move unless I moved it, right?
Right. That's how what I feel too, because like there's nothing pulling you up. You
Yeah.
still need a pull to pull you up.
Exactly. There's
right?
no like reverse gravitational pull, right?
Yeah. I hope not.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't
like,
think
I feel
there
like
is, yeah.
it would be kind of cool if you could just like, it would be nice for like a half a day if everything would just be weightless, so you could just like
Take a video. Just I'm
Yeah.
the strongest man ever.
as long as you're not flying away,
Yeah.
falling to your death, it'd be pretty cool.
Be the best if you had to move or do anything.
Yeah, that's what I
Be
mean.
the
Like
best moving day ever.
Yes, exactly. Or just be like, oh, you know what? I think I want that tree over there. Shit like that. Stack wood.
Yeah.
Stack wood. Fuck yeah, just go like this. Would you like be an astronaut? Would you like go to space or no?
I don't
Like
think
you
so.
don't have to do any of the trade. Like millionaire best friend is like, yo, you want to take a trip into space with me?
I don't know. I feel like I'd be so bored. Like that's just like
I
feel
don't
like that's the
think
most
so.
terrible life you could live.
No, just like you're fucking friends with a billionaire. You're like Elon Musk is like obviously he doesn't go up.
Yeah, and then I'd end up like that submarine.
Yeah, I know. But just imagine one of your billionaire homeboys is like, yo, we're gonna go up into space for 10 minutes, float around for a little bit, and come back down. You'll be able to see the Earth from space.
I would try. Oh yeah, I would do it.
I feel like that's gotta be so sick.
I would do it. Then, like I said, I'd end up on the news because I was in some spaceship that wasn't supposed to be like
Yeah.
that submarine.
Yeah.
What was that thing called again? What they call it?
Oh,
Yeah. That was another wild thing.
yeah.
They knew it exploded like days before they let people know.
Yeah. Well, didn't Katy Perry technically go into space? Did you see that?
Yeah, I think that was all state. I don't know. I think she did though, right?
But like not actually. They just like went up a little bit till it was technically space and then
Yeah.
came back down. I'd do it. I feel like it'd be so sick to be like the first like inhabitants of like Mars. I
Yeah,
feel like that'd be sick as hell.
I know.
Have you ever seen The Martian?
No,
It's good. It's basically what it is.
just being the first, like even if you were freaking Christopher Columbus, even if you're on the same planet, just
Yeah.
exploring, like, could you just imagine that? Just taking a boat one day and just you come across this new part that
Yeah.
nobody's ever found before, and you just colonize it,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
I feel like I
civilize
feel
it.
like that's in everyone. Like when you're a kid, you go into the woods, like somewhere you've never been. You're like so stoked. Oh, I'm gonna build my fort here. I feel like that's in everyone to just like explore a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's nothing left to explore anymore, really. I say that, but
Yeah, except for the ocean,
yeah.
space, whatever.
Do you think there's?
I wonder how many things are at the bottom
Yeah, I
of
was
the
just
ocean,
gonna
like on the
ask.
floor bed.
I don't even want to imagine.
So much crazy. That's like I want to see the Androscoggin drained for like one day.
Yeah,
Just to see. I bet you there's still bodies. I bet you there's
probably.
still skeletons, everything down there. But like the whole bed of the river is just all like wood, trees, everything.
Do you think everything like stuff from a long time ago would just be like totally buried by muck and runoff and shit?
Yes and no, depending on the wood that's down there. Like I think if it's like I think the wood covered so much of the muck, depending on what spot it's in, like the wood might be like a barrier to it. But then like obviously there's some points where you have sandbars and stuff. So like
Yeah.
by now the trees might be covered in that too. I don't know.
But like, doesn't wood eventually turn into driftwood?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Like I feel like all that wood that was old at the bottom, wouldn't it just become soggy, rotten, and
Yeah, probably.
disintegrate
Yeah.
at some point?
You can
There's got to be
imagine.
some river monsters living under them.
Ugh.
I always like floating the river, but that's one thing that gets me all the time is
Yeah.
you imagine just like not scared of like trout and stuff like that,
No.
but you imagine just this one big fucking fish coming up and just smacking against your leg or something.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Or
That's
like-
I couldn't know what when I go to Florida or if I go to Mississippi and stuff, like hunting in the woods for me is a no. They got rattlesnakes. It's just a no. It is a no. And the swimming, they go swimming like it's nothing. Oh, we're used to it. Nope, these alligators and all this stuff. Yeah, they're scared of you more than you're scared of them. No, they're not. I promise you that.
I've seen plenty of Instagram reels on that, dude.
Because I'm fucking scared of that stuff. Poisonous snakes, spiders.
Would you rather go into space or to the bottom of the ocean?
Bottom of the ocean.
Really? Fuck that, dude. That's so scary.
But like the bottom of the ocean, I feel like you're gonna find so much more because like
Yeah, it's gonna eat your submarine whole.
no, but like people. But I'm talking about like things you'd find, like things that they've tried to hide and bury,
Think
like
so?
instead of just shooting it into space, because like if they shoot it into space, where they know other countries are looking, right? Like they might come across it. I feel like the bottom of the ocean is where the shit that nothing is ever going to be found again is down there, whether it's bodies, whether it's
Yeah.
some invention, whether it's something. I feel like that's where everything's gone. They drive it to the deepest part of the ocean and just go.
Did they ever like? Atlantis is fake, right? They kind of figured that out.
I have no clue.
I mean, who knows if there's like more of those down there, right? I feel like
Yeah.
it can't be. It would be gone by now. I feel like
Yeah,
it probably could have been at some point, but it's
New
probably,
New Orleans almost became Atlantis.
it
That's
still is.
crazy,
Everyone
yeah.
like still right. It
Yeah.
still floods all the time, right?
Have you? Yeah. So, if you drive through there, we landed in New Orleans and then drove up to Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally driving over swamp and ocean
Yeah.
the whole time. Like you're looking at houses, which aren't even houses. They look like camps to us, but like they're built on stilts
Yeah.
and they're 30 feet in the air. And like you're on a bog like the whole time. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe how much water they have down there. Like they literally are built on top of water. Like
Yeah,
they're
it's
just
so
mounds
crazy.
of stuff. I couldn't imagine that. It's so dirty too, though, because like every time everything floods and stuff.
Yeah.
Ugh, stinks.
Yeah. And like, wasn't like a part of like California supposed to break off like forever ago?
Yeah, something to do with like a.
The San Andreas Fault, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say the tectonic plates
Yeah.
or whatever.
I wonder what happens. Does that turn into an island or does it just disappear?
I don't know.
I don't even understand islands. That goes to the they can't go to the bottom of the ocean, right? Or does it float?
I don't know. That's a good point.
Because it would move if it was floating, right?
Yeah, that's true. It's
So it
gonna
has
be
to go to
grounded. It's gonna be grounded at some point. Yeah. So like
feel so
everything's
stupid right
everything's
now.
grounded. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm blowing my own brain too. Like, so you're basically everything. That's like, why do we have names for different oceans? It's the same ocean. It's one body of water around us.
Yeah.
Like the Atlantic Ocean is the Pacific Ocean. That's the Gulf
Yeah,
of
yes.
America Ocean. That's every ocean is one ocean.
But it's just, I mean, because it's like naming countries, right?
Yeah, just having a border, but nobody owns it.
Yeah. And is there a border?
No.
I've never seen a border of the ocean on a map. It just goes from Atlantic, and then there's just names everywhere. There's not really
Right.
a border, right?
But the only thing I will say is that I know when I was out in Europe, and I forget if it was Sweden or Finland, we went in the Mediterranean Sea.
yeah, that's different, right? Because that's a sea is enclosed, no? No.
I don't know. I don't know what makes it a sea different, but it doesn't have as much. Oh, it's salt. It doesn't have as much salt content, I think.
But so you have the Mediterranean, right?
Yeah.
And then it goes out like under Italy into the Atlantic, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I do know it goes by Italy somewhere.
But does it connect to the Atlantic?
It must. It's got to at some point. They've just all got to be the same thing. We're looking up an ocean map here.
Or is a sea a lake with salt water?
I don't know. A sea with lake with salt water. Okay, so yeah, when I look up an ocean map, it doesn't even tell me the seas. It just tells me. But like, you got the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Southern Ocean,
Yeah,
the
so
Indian
the
Ocean.
Mediterranean's right there. It goes into
Yeah,
the
in
Atlantic.
there. But they're all just like. But then it also goes into the Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. There's no borders to it.
Just kind of flows into each other. I guess it's kind of stupid. Like, how do you know when you go into the other one?
Right. So that begs the question is, like, in New Hampshire we're not, and like the U.S. technically isn't because Canada's there. But is the whole world a island?
Yeah, yeah, they say that. But wouldn't? Yeah, I want to do that one after. But would it? Well, yeah, but like multiple islands, right? Because the northern,
Well, yeah, like
the
so.
western hemisphere
Yeah.
is one, and then there's like Asia, and that shit's a different one, right? 'Cause it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
connected.
So like, would North America be an island? Like all of North America, like
Yeah.
Mexico, United States, like the Panama, all of that. We'd all be an island.
Yeah, technically, I guess. Yeah, he says, would you rather be stranded on a deserted tropical island or stuck in a submarine? I think it depends on the island.
Give me the island. A submarine's too tiny.
What if you're on a tiny island that has absolutely nothing? How are you going to survive? I guess how are you going to survive in a submarine? Right?
A submarine, you can't even get out and fend for food or nothing either.
No.
You're limited to
I say the island for sure.
a deserted like and it's a tropical island, so at least tropical islands you're getting some precipitation and water. And
Yeah.
now if you told me I was stuck in the desert or a submarine, I don't know. I think I'd rather be stuck in a submarine because once you lose oxygen, you just lose oxygen, you'd pass out.
Yeah.
Now if I'm in a desert, I probably can't find water, I can't find food.
Yeah.
But a tropical island, I think I'd rather be on a tropical island
Yeah.
because of the moisture and the water you could get. Survive a little longer, maybe.
Yes. Probably dead either way.
Yeah. Either way, it would suck. I do. I think about that sometimes. Like, they must have stuff out there where like people, like I know the liquor commissioners go into stores and they like try to catch stores do like selling to underage and stuff like that. You ever just sat there and thought about like they need to make like a thing like not a career criminal thing, but like you ever want to go through like TSA at an airport and see what you could get through? Like they should make a program like I want to be the test dummy to see if I can make
Yeah.
it through, but I don't want to get in trouble for it. Like I don't want to go
Yeah.
I just want to see if I can beat the system and beat what they're trying to
It
stop.
probably
you
would
doing.
be the TSA that would do it, right?
Yeah. Like I want to see if I can beat what you guys are
Yeah.
trying to stop, but I don't want to go to jail for it because I'm not trying to do it to do it. I'm just trying to do it to
Yeah.
see if you can catch me.
Yeah.
Like what ways can you get around it by it?
Stranded in Alaska or the desert Alaska?
Oh, Alaska's actually not as bad as
No.
people think. Antarctica, though,
Yeah, different
that'd be
story.
different. Antarctica would be brutal. Alaska, the only thing that would suck would be the dark.
Oh.
When it's dark there for like 6
Or
months.
even day.
Yeah, but I
forever.
could sleep in the daytime too.
I
Like, but
guess.
like nighttime,
You'd be depressed as hell.
yeah. Wicked depressed. I mean, you wake up, you're midday, and it's dark as shit outside. Like, what do you do? Start gold mining, I guess. Gold mining. And get some good fishing out there. I'd like to get out there and fish.
Yeah.
Do like the salmon runs.
They do like I didn't realize they do like cruises through Alaska. My grandparents did that.
Really?
Like
That'd be sick.
I don't think so. Why would you want to go on a cruise where you're cold the whole fucking time? I guess that's probably cool sightseeing,
Well,
but
Like some of Alaska isn't always like that cold. Like they have like a decent summer there.
yeah.
I say decent. It's probably like 50 to 60
In the middle of
degrees.
the ocean with wind.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
good.
that's probably cold. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ugh.
Have you ever watched the show Alone?
I've seen it's one of those survival shows, right?
Yeah, I think it's the Alone one where they do, but that one, like I've always said the same thing. It's kind of cool that they do. They give you your own set of cameras, like the box
Yeah.
of cameras, and like you got to film yourself out
Yeah.
there, and like they have people come health check on you and stuff, and that's cool. But I don't think I'd make it that long in some of the places they do it. Like here, it wouldn't be bad, but they go in places with animals that
Yeah,
are
the
just
animals
looking to kill
fucking-
you, just looking to kill you.
I would rather deal with miserable fucking weather every day than have to deal with deadly animals, dude.
Yeah.
I say that. I don't know.
Well, for $1 million, you fighting a grizzly bear or a brown bear barehanded.
Grizzly bear is supposed to be the most dangerous one, I think, right?
Yeah. I don't even know the different. I don't know what a black bear would be.
I'm pretty sure one-handed.
I don't. Like
I don't think I could survive with two hands.
Yeah. Like a black bear's scared of you. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be. Grizzly bear, I heard, are fucking dangerous. Those
Yeah.
are the ones that'll actually rip your fucking face off.
Brown bears are like they're huge, right? But they're like wicked fuzzy.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Who the fuck knows?
I can just tell you that, like, even out west, like I want to go out west so bad, like elk hunt and stuff like that. I think we got mountain lions around here. People have seen them. I've swear to God, I've seen one once before. Too.
Multiple people have said that.
Swear on my life, like everyone's like, oh, it's probably a bobcat or a fish cat. Like, no, this motherfucker's tail was long as shit and he was fast. I was like, that was an animal I've never seen before. But when you go out west, like you got to worry about that in the mountains. Oof.
Yeah.
No thanks.
People hunt them for fun, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking
That's
psychopaths.
crazy. No way. Hunting something, but like, I guess they're like thrill seekers. Like they're hunting something that makes them not
Yeah.
at the top of the food chain.
Yeah, I guess.
Because like when you hunt a deer or something up here, like biggest fear I have in the woods is like pissing off a moose or a bear. Hopefully not stepping on its den, but I wouldn't want to go hunt a mountain lion because they're actively hunting you at the same time you're hunting them.
Are they really though?
I mean, I would if you come into their territory,
Yes,
they,
yeah, probably.
they'll go at anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like elk hunting has to be like way cooler.
Yeah.
Those things are fucking huge, right? They're like way bigger than whitetail.
Yeah, I don't know if they're like I would say a big elk might be like a female moose up here,
Yeah.
maybe some
Yeah.
close to it.
Yeah.
It's just
What's like the one thing that you want to hunt more than anything? Like to kill.
probably be an elk.
Yeah.
Just like they, like when I watch the shows and stuff, like you can hear them. Like they hunt in like plains and stuff, of
Yeah.
everything, and like I guess they're so loud you can hear them from a while away. But I think like hunting or fishing, I think it'd be like a salmon fish, like out in Alaska, like see them run through the rivers, like when you see them all hopping and jumping through the water and stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Ryan went out to Montana to fish salmon. Fucking pretty sick.
Yeah.
So dope. Big fuckers. Like they're like
Huge.
this, and they're like, oh, it's not even a big one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, what the fuck are
Yeah.
you talking about? That's a trophy up here.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Or deep sea fishing. I like to go deep sea fishing,
I've done it before.
catch a shark.
I've done it once. We didn't catch shit. And I've also been striped bass fishing. You ever done that?
No, I haven't. I haven't done anything other than like just regular fishing up here or something. I'd like to do ocean fishing.
Deep sea was cool because you catch like we were catching like these fish and they were like bright pink. It's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Catch like a swordfish or something.
Yeah.
I watch the videos where they jump on the boats and come at you.
Yeah, yeah,
That'd be
yeah. You can't even tell if they're real or not, though. Fucking-
I know.
All right, I guess it's
Yeah,
pretty good.
pretty good. Wasn't too bad.
No. I think, yeah. I kind of just winged it today, but that's all right. It's
Yep.
usually what it is when it's the two of us.
True. Yeah. Next week we'll have something else.
Hopefully a guest.
Plan some. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Plan something.